let your opposition get back into it. So interesting to see what's going to happen over the next 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Canterbury need to make something work and make it quick.
Hutt Valley, though, doing a really good job at shutting down their main options and matching their physicality and athleticism.
Because even though it's still the first quarter and there's plenty of basketball and time to be played.
Chucky doing a good job here on Arana, a very talented guard. He's been their main point of offense so far.
He just looks like a cool, calm, collected individual, does Arana. Oh, and one. Bruno Thompson.
And getting O boards, like he's doing all the work.
If you have a look at the two benches as well, we've got Hutt Valley up into it. And you look down at Canterbury and it's, I don't know, faces, or you know.
It's like they've lost the game already, right? Like,
yeah.
I just don't think, I think they're really rattled. Like they haven't had an experience like this yet as a team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so young and inexperienced. Like this would feel like the end of the world to them a little bit.
I think, as you said, great reverse there by Joshua Shanahan, and they needed that. But I think you said that both teams have had, you know, their previous game was won relatively easily. Yeah,
both met until today. So, yeah. I mean, it's a good matchup and a really good experience for these boys, regardless of the outcome. Nice little zipper action, getting Dino to go downhill. Oh, tough move.
There's Dino's. Swainson?
Yep, Swainson, yeah. Also a member at St Andrews College, alongside Roma, who'll be coming back on the court now.
Nice and one play there by Dino.
So that's kind of the moves I've seen them go to all tournament long, is kind of that going downhill and just using athleticism to snake through. Although, and he's a really great role player and a real great kid, so he's doing all the right things. Obviously just not a main scorer, so not able to get those kind of buckets on the board for these guys.
And it sees Marco Sula into the game with a lovely haircut. Like
Loves the mullet, eh?
Yeah, it looks good. There's been some fantastic haircuts here on display.
Yeah, I'm loving haircut. We've got the haircut right here. Oh, gets the travel call, but still a nice haircut.
Still a great haircut. Te Omeka Soa with the happy feet there. This leads to a turnover, and Canterbury with the ball. 21-6, Hutt Valley in the lead.
Hutt Valley's been so dominant, so much game control from the start of the game. Canterbury struggling to really get anything going offensively.
It's a tough basket there from Joshua Breitmeyer.
That was a nice little touch as well. Like, sometimes you just got to go downhill and see what you can create, and he's quite a good scorer with a nice touch, so it's good for him to get those points on the board as well. Chip away at the lead just that little bit.
Now, I don't want to take anything away from him, but obviously it's a spin move into a sort of a fading jump shot. I mean, it's a tough basket. That's what I'm trying to get at. Nothing easy, but, oh, I thought there might have been a body contact there.
Joshua just coming in and lighting it up, gets an O board in the putback, and that actually to focus on and things to work on and things to go to. So, but they definitely deserve a little bit of a credit. They've clawed this back a little bit and they've made it a bit more respectable.
I'll tell you what, I'm happy that co-commentator Keys, who's not with us at the moment, he's left behind his gummy sour worms.
Oh, good man.
He's going to town. I see I've had about 8, you've had none.
I'm an athlete, mate.
Yeah,
I'm an athlete.
You do. Yeah, you got to feel your body. You are what you eat.
I had a nice pulled pork bun before I came here, so that's getting me through. Tawhiri handling this pressure quite well. Ball in the hands of their main scorer, Hawani, and he just goes downhill, and you can see why he's their main scorer.
He tucked the ball.
Getting a really nice touch around the rim. He's been the most dominant of this Canterbury team so far.
Canterbury look like another team. Like they've
shoulders and somber-looking faces. Like it's obviously the momentum has swung a little bit.
That's what's key though, is that you want to, you know, basketball is a game of runs, and you don't want to put your head down for too much longer. As Arana,
so nervous.
Yeah. So I know, you know, when you go to plant your foot, all your weight goes on that foot. Now I know that's not a lot for you, Maya, but for someone like myself, if I plant my foot, we've probably got.
Well, I've never rolled my ankle, so who's winning here, really?
Yeah, someone's that. You don't have any weight to. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it, though.
There you go.
Nice little dump down pass from Hoani there to Dino. They work really nicely together. Pretty hard when you've got two athletic people down there below to guard that. Oh my, Arana just in another level, eh? He's just proving himself. Really classy, nice little pull-up three there.
Yeah, you're definitely right there. He has really shown out in this first quarter. And it's been a really good thing to do is we obviously don't have a huge understanding or knowledge of the players that we're getting to witness, so it's great to see these people emerge and show us why.
Yeah, absolutely, and like it's showing for the future and how well those bodies can keep up.
Did you witness no one being subbed for Hutt Valley? That's, I mean, I didn't notice that.
I mean, they all played 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
no,
that's... Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but I don't remember them being a sub, so yeah.
And yeah, the sloppy fella behind you on your left shoulder, that's one of our co-commentators, Keys.
Feet off, no shoes on.
Yeah, no. He's made himself at home.
As he should. No surprise, ball in the hand of Arana here. Well defended, but so shifty. Nice verticality to challenge.
Bruno comes up with the steal there.
Main thing you can do is just leave the ground second and keep your hands up, wall up, and hope for the best. I mean, if he finishes it over some verticality, that's just impressive.
Is that where you stand in front, put your hands up to the sky and close your eyes and hope for the best?
Yeah, that's what I do. And
yeah, hope for a charge.
It doesn't really affect people much when I do it, but these boys are a bit longer than me.
Well, I feel like if you get nudged, you're going to probably go flying, so it'll be look like a quality offensive foul. Oh!
I'm a flop queen. Oh, and one!
To add one to this Hutt Valley score.
No, good on the free throws. He's been a little bit unsuccessful from the line so far, but his a million other points kind of makes up for it a little bit. Nice ball reversal here.
Oh, I thought there was a
there
we go. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's actually been given the head coach gig. He seemed to be the head coach for them in the quarter this morning, so looks very poised and looks under control. Can't be a too super old guy, can he? Looks quite young.
No, he's yeah, ex-NBL player, Jackson.
Nice. It's always good to see ex-players giving back as coaches.
Thank you.
Much like yourself. yeah, that was me giving you credit. Not that you had a very successful run with the Rangers or anything, but
I'm glad you brought that up. One of the great coaching stories in New Zealand basketball that we don't have to tell anyone about.
Head coach debut with 6 NBL players. That's a good one.
Yeah, 50-point loss on Sky TV.
Cheers, guys.
Family watching. Yeah, it was great.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
Oh, for sure.
Bruno looking to go to work. You're doing a great job. Don't have a great angle here. Bruno just showing his physicality.
And if they can get the ball out of Arana's hands, it's almost a bit of a win there for Canterbury.
Absolutely. It's surprising with all their tall timber and athleticism that they didn't grab that board. Like, they shouldn't really be giving up O boards considering their size and athleticism. And
yeah, Tainer was the one there that got the shot as well. If you're getting your own rebound, you know, it's not even your team getting the offensive rebound. If you're getting your own rebound off your miss, what does that say about Canterbury?
What's everyone else doing?
Exactly. Get a box out, everyone. Oh, Bruno.
So they're just absolutely utilising him down there, and he's so used
to why Hutt Valley is out to a 29-16 lead. And Bruno brings up the 30-piece.
From the Resine paint line, as Justin Nelson every other week calls it. It's ingrained in my brain now.
No, I think it's the Benz. Oh, it's something else now.
Maybe it's something. TAB.
TAB, that's it. That's the one.
How could I forget? TAB.
TAB.
He's wide open. Says, why not? And, oh, Bruno, again.
And I'm still coming to grips with that kid is year 9.
Yeah, that's just a bit unfair. And he's also listed down there as the captain, which is also equally impressive.
Yeah, if you're captaining your province, you know, for under 15s a year 9, you're very impressive.
Doing something right. Nice little midi, and it's good.
That was a beautiful looking shot by Dino.
Wide open as well. I mean, why not, right? They're sagging just to protect the paint. Let it fly.
Birth name Valentino, but prefers to go by Dino.
Valentino's a sick name.
It is. I think as he gets older, he might revert back to
And again, Bruno, unsuccessful on his first attempt, gets an O-board and then just gets it to go. Like, they've just got no answer for him at the moment. And again, just hands everywhere. Canterbury trying to force looks that aren't there.
But equally the other way, my Hutt Valley trying to thread the needle when potentially not needed.
It's just such a high motion game. Like, it's just very intense for these guys, causing them to make mistakes they probably wouldn't usually make.
I love that you're here to provide a sort of an out, you know, a reason as to what's, you know.
I'm helping them out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a huge
audio and visual footage, and
yeah, we'll
pretty
see.
sure if Jackson can get this, you know, put in there where he was
the one taking credit for that. Yep. Oh, he's asking for a timeout there. He can't get it.
Trying to think of the word where, you know, you're saying something's going to happen and then it does happen, and what does that make you?
A psychic?
Yeah, cool. Household names, if they continue their basketball journey the way they are.
Absolutely.
And that's not knocking anyone else, but the two that have stood up for us and been putting points on the board and locking down for Hutt Valley really have been Arana and Bruno.
Oh, yeah, they've been absolutely dominant, for sure.
Obviously, it's a team game and there's 5 people on the court, so it's not to discredit anyone else.
Absolutely, but it's just the main scorers. I mean, there's always got to be some, so tough.
So we might lose Maya at half.
I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like you'd fit in the boot or something, so it's
It's funny because none of these guys can see me, so they actually, for all they know, I could be 7 foot.
I tell you what, he'll be loving life though.
Absolutely, and he's been very successful from the line. Oh,
yeah, commentator's
Chris.
Yeah,
I have a very big dose of that, sorry. But yeah, he's been very successful for the most part, so we're very happy with that. Dino, possibly could have gone up just then. Tafiti going to let it fly.
Oh, it looked good from here.
Yeah, it did. Good O-board though. And
oh no, and we see that is not a player for Hutt Valley that they can afford to lose if Bruno can't shake off what looked to be a turned ankle.
yeah, I'm not actually sure what the case was there, but nevertheless, they still get something to go. Taina Montgomery had a little bit of success so far, and it gets a nice little reverse lay there.
And that's what happens when you're 15. You roll your ankle, you're grimacing, and then you go down and you touch the rim trying to offensive rebound.
You know, oh, I'm actually fine. Still running. Look, he's still running the lanes. Doesn't seem to be affected by that at all.
Adrenaline is a crazy thing.
Absolutely.
Line.
From 7 minutes, that's really crucial, especially if you've got guys struggling to move their feet against fast guards like Arana. Like, it's a very vulnerable position to be in.
And I tell you what, Canterbury are lucky because Hutt Valley.
Good job, they're just going downhill and creating a foul for himself. But it's hard. You miss 2. Like, you really want to be making those to claw away at the lead a little bit, because a 17-point deficit going into halftime is pretty difficult.
I feel for Bruno there as well. No one around.
Dominant game control since the beginning, but just the ill discipline that Canterbury have displayed in terms of fouls have gotten Hutt Valley to the free throw line 24 times, and they've only converted 15, but regardless, having 24 attempts at the free throw line compared to Canterbury's 8 has been a massive game changer. And then it's cleared in terms of 13 points and about 7 boards too. So they've put on an absolute dominant performance that Canterbury hasn't been able to match yet. As I say that. He just came downhill there with a pace that nobody could match and a really nice touch. Oh, getting a nice picture here. Yeah, I only gave 1, sorry. Another commentator might get 2. Yeah, I shouldn't be the one rolling my R's either. Like, come on, where's your Dunedin pride? So Hawani had a good game so far. He's at 16 points already, so he's obviously been their most efficient point of offense. I mean, like you've said, it's just a game of runs, eh? Like, it's just been a bit back and forth. Hutt Valley have been dominating for a while, so it's nice to see Canterbury kind of chipping their way back in. I mean, I think the key thing is just knowing that he's still going to score and dominate, but it's just how much of it can you contain. Like, and they've done a decent job so far already. Like, they've walled up nicely and challenged him vertically, but I mean, he's a hard player to guard. You can't guard him one-on-one. Like, you need help and you need bodies there. Yep, clawing it back to 8 now, so it's respectable again. I think they might have seen the ladies in the crowd and they've decided to put on a bit of a show. It's a real... Been there, done that. An early 3 there taken by Toby. What do you feel about that early 3? You like that or you don't like that? Yeah. Tafiri, Athletic move to the rack and they make it a 6-point game. Hutt Valley forced in Bruno, like they haven't had a lot of success or even looks so far this quarter. Yeah, they've had a lot of that, like this boomerang pass back to the middle into a high on ball. But quite well defended there from Canterbury. And they're forced to play with 7 seconds, haven't even had a paint touch yet. Arana's going to have to do something. Oh, and just far out. You kind of have to be able to adjust to that and know that they will blow you for that, even if it's clean. Hawani just interrupts there. Far out. Wow, athletic finish there from Arana. Absolutely. First bucket of the half. And Dino just goes right back at them, draws the foul. I'm sure everybody expected them to do, and they've had some really nice looks. So they've actually created things for themselves that they didn't really have looks at in the first half. So they've definitely made it more of a ball game. Early 3 there, no good. They've gone a bit cold since they had their heat check in the first quarter. That's often what people say to me. Nice find there. That would be huge if it went. Athlete, eh? Absolute athlete with some great dreads. High ball screen, no surprise. Have you? I don't see much going on under that hat. And we'll not have any hair left. And that's just epic defense there from Tafiri. Takes contact in the chest, causes a turnover into an and 1. Just finishing pretty effortlessly, but all credit's got to go to Tafiri on that defensive play there to take it in the chest and cause Arana to get off balance. He's a dog, that's for sure. Like he has to compromise somehow considering he's quite little, so he does a really good job by putting in that effort. And Hutt Valley just kind of losing their composure a little bit here. They've been shaken by this great start from Canterbury. Yep, tough. Oh, wide open there. Can't get it. And we'll go 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something going here. Loves the right hand. Nice little dump down. Oh, they would love that. Far out. You got to make those. So Canterbury have done a really good job of contesting O-boards, considering they gave up a lot of O-boards for Hutt Valley. And the real leader, super vibrant, like gets the boys up, which is also like, that's something you can't teach.
Yeah.
So he's showing a lot of potential for a very bright future, and he's at a great school, Christ College down in Christchurch. So yeah, bright future ahead for that kid.
And if you've got a skilled player, I mean, it's so much easier when you've got a kid that wants to be coached, is happy to do so, and wants to learn. And you know, there's some kids out there that know everything.
Yeah, there's some kids out there who are not quite the same.
Yeah.
So Arana just like having no luck so far this half. Do you reckon he's going to check himself in soon?
No, I believe he was trying to just help the referees out with their decision. Oh, and it's these 3-point shots here for Hutt Valley.
Massive switch in terms of that. Like, Canterbury could get nothing offensively this half, and Hutt Valley have kind of taken that off them.
I think it's important for Hutt Valley to maybe look at getting something at the hoop as we see a travel violation.
I think this Hutt Valley side, like Arana's had been their main penetrator all game long, and they've done a very good job, Canterbury, adjusting to that now, and I don't think Hutt Valley are kind of used to playing offense outside of Arana going downhill.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make some adjustments, though.
I would be throwing it over to Arana for maybe just the isolation.
Yeah,
just have a go.
Go downhill for sure. Yep, he'll get a high on ball here, of course.
I'd love to see Bruno roll to the hoop there with some more aggression, but hey, I don't know.
He's just got to do that. Like, just because his defense in the way doesn't mean he can't go to work. He's got a really nice touch around the rim, so if he can find those kind of shots for himself, like, it's going to be hard for Canterbury.
At any point, are you looking to maybe double team him and get the ball out of his hands, Maya?
Yeah, possibly. It's just going to be dependent on where that help comes from. I mean, you can't help off Bruno because he's finding him inside and he can finish too. But definitely got to have a couple bodies in there. I mean, he's proven that he can finish over more than just one.
Well, we've seen a couple of, maybe, you know, the doormat needs to be shut here at Pullman Arena because we've seen a few threes fall short. So I'm just saying maybe if it's not either of those two, maybe you could send some help.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they don't start knocking them down, like, why not kind of thing. Dare them to shoot it. Bruno, again, not having some luck, but...
Great help from Taina Montgomery.
Yeah, Taina's been a really nice little role player there outside of those two, doing some nice work. He's got a couple of boards.
Yeah, look forward to that stat sheet coming over at 3/4 time.
If I can read it.
It was a beautiful sight seeing Maya read the stat sheet. 2 centimetres away from the face. Specsavers if you're out there.
Deciding, you know, which the dunks he can pull out as well. Like, oh, and he's getting subbed off for that. Good job, you dunked it. Take a seat.
Yeah, I hope that makes the BBNZ highlights page.
Absolutely. I mean, Roshi Portfolio, who's been our photographer this tournament, put out a poll at the start of the tournament, and Juani was named in one of the 7 top players to watch in this entire tournament. So he's definitely living up to that kind of status.
I heard you were also topping that poll for commentator.
Yeah, that was number 1, of course, yeah. Were you in that? Did you?
I was 4. So, yeah, just...
We're going to see a replay of that, so...
Oh, he's hit the back of his head. And I tell you what, that is HIA status. We keep feeding them and all that stuff, and they keep even bigger somehow then.
How?
It'll be interesting to see these guys at under 23 level, or even, you know, even under 17s, yeah.
Because some of them do grow early and then kind of remain at that height, but it's hard to know. Some of them just have ridiculous genes.
When you reckon you'll hit the growth spurt?
Yeah, it's still coming, yeah. Definitely in the foreseeable future, though. I know it's coming. I can assure you.
I look forward to Maya joining me in the 6'5" club.
Okay, it's 5 foot, thank you very much. Little trap here, and Toby just finding himself really stuck.
Oh, that pressure has paid off.
And that's a really vulnerable spot for him to be, and he's so little, and he had massive arms, and he's just over the halfway line, and that's just not a place you want to be picking up the ball. It's
really up to your teammates then to notice that you are being double to triple teamed, and they need to make themselves available. So yeah, unfortunately there for Toby, being caught in a tough, well, caught between a rock and a hard place, really.
Yeah, really. Canterbury just applying pressure there, Arana, forcing him to give up the ball. It's really hard for Hutt Valley to run anything out of the hands of Arana, I've found. Like, they just... Never mind. Oh, no, yep, see, there you go. Like, where have you got there?
Thank you.
So Toby won't make the same... Oh, I don't know about that.
Tafari looking dangerous there, looking to make something happen.
So Dino... See, that's just like, they played great defense, vertical, double teamed, and he can just rise above and finish. There's not much you can do in that case.
Yep, as a defender, you've got to tip your hat and
good job,
on
mate.
to the next one, yeah.
Yep. Great tip there from Hawani. Can't quite get the steal, but that off-puts Hutt Valley's offense a little bit. Oh, don't let him get that.
Another good-looking shot, but leads to a Canterbury fast break.
Hawani to his preferred left hand. Can't get the finish, but again gets the O-board.
Oh.
Canterbury have just come to play in the second half. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous.
I tell you what, he's really, between Hawani and Tawhiri, they've really just said, hey, the rest of you boys jump on our backs.
Yeah,
we're doing this.
And then the notable mention to Dino as well. We're up to about 13, 15 points now. Just nice little touches around the rim. Like, having that kind of threat outside of Tawhiri and Hawani has been huge. And, like, that's really hard to match for Hutt Valley. The
other notable change I've seen in this game from Hutt Valley is the amount of threes being shot, the sheer volume of those. And I hate to say it, not a very high clip.
No, like they started off hot and they got out to a 20-point lead because of it. But, yeah, not a lot of success. All right, I'll shut up.
Yeah, take it back. Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, my bad, bro. He heard me. He said, well, screw you, because watch this.
And 4 minutes and 4-point game.
Oh, probably could have just...
They've got the ball out of his hands.
Absolutely. Like, he's had a couple open looks off ball screens, like you've said. So he has to be really careful and aware of where he is.
Oh, no. I think we see a tip from a Hutt Valley player go straight to a Canterbury player. And
absolute coach killer, eh?
Yeah. If you can get a hand to it, you want to bring down the ball.
Yeah,
you don't want to tip it.
So it looks like they're actually going to go for a no catch on Arana here. I don't know if you can see that at the top of your screen. Chucky, as soon as he had, Arana had given up the ball, he just didn't even let him catch it, didn't look at the ball, wasn't in help or anything. Not a bad strategy to defend someone like Arana.
Great observation, Mike.
Thanks so much. Oh, and another one of those little middies from Dino. Like, that's the second one, I think.
I tell you what, they've been pretty. Like, they just look good.
Just like me.
And the shot looks good.
Corner kick out. Again, no good on beyond the arc. Like, they've just gone completely cold. And I don't know if it's the breeze. I don't know if it's the nerves.
And with 3 minutes left on the clock, I don't necessarily know they need to force three ball.
I mean, we've just seen exactly what they were doing all in the first half. We've shown excellent poise and determination in the second half, and yep, they've come away with the win.
And there we have it, folks. As the ball is thrown in the air, Canterbury with a massive comeback. I feel for Arana, who is in front of us. He is gassed. Hutt Valley have left it all on the floor.